Hi there, welcome again. So this is another session in this series of step-by-step SSRS course. We have already created our first report. We have executed our first report. Now in this session, I'm going to cover charts and visualization instead of tables and metrics. So you can also generate tables and metrics. However, in this session, I'll show you how to create charts, line chart, bar chart, pie chart, and all other visuals. So there are a lot of visuals. So let me show you that. So this was our first report. So let's open this. Let's expand the pane. So you can just stretch it out into right or top down. So right click, insert. Say so here you can see options like a chart. So you can click on charts. So these many options are available. So you have column chart like bar chart, stack chart, or 100% stack chart, or it can be in 3D stack bar, 3D cylindrical, like that. What do you want? For line bar, you have these many options. For shapes, also you have pie chart, donut charts. So for bar graphs, it is an horizontal bar graph. Then you have area, then you have range, scatter, and polar. So these many charts are available. You can create a lot of visualization out of it. So SSRS is really rich in data visualization. So as you can see, so in today's tutorial, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new bar chart for you. So I'll show you how you can create it. So let's go to column and let's go to this column chart. This is called a bar chart. Let's click on that. So but before starting that, let me just delete this data set over here quickly, and let me show you. Let me delete this data source as well. I was just experimenting on this, so that's why. So let me open. I have one other data base in which I have the relevant data, because from this data I cannot show you any chart because these do not have any data related to from where we can generate a meaningful information out of charts or graphs. So I have another database called demo flux. So what I'll do is I'll just switch back my database to demo flux, and I'll quickly show you how the data is there. So select star from demo flux. Sorry, this is always a problem here to write the query. So okay, just give me a second. All right, perfect. So we have select start for demo flex. If I execute it, we have a lot of data available here. However, let's quickly go back to our design studio and add that data source. So you can create multiple data sources, you can create multiple data sets. So now I'll add one more data source, because this data source was employees, which is my first DB, but this data source, but the data source which is related to charts, we have a different data source. So we have to create a data source as a step one. So dx underscore demo flux ds. Okay, so similarly I'll go to I'll select SQL Server here. I'll click on edit and I'll search for my server. So once the server is available here, I can select that, and then using the window authentication I can select that particular database itself. So it will take some time, a few seconds, to just search the server name on your system. uh, yeah, so I think this is available. Okay, so we can go ahead, we can also select database which is demo flux. We can test the connection. Text connection succeeded, that's good. We are all set. Click on OK. So now you can see like ds demo flux is ready. Data source, now we can create a data set. Go ahead and create a data set called ds underscore flux. Now click on database. I'll select this database, not the earlier one. Earlier one is for the employees table. So we have the table in this database. So we'll select this one. Click on query designer. Click on edit on text, and now I'll select the star from demo flux. Okay. So if I click on okay, so there's any okay, all right. So there's one issue. Yeah, perfect. So now this is executing. What we're gonna show is like how many regions have what are the quarter numbers. So I'll click on OK and OK. Now I have this data set ready. So let's select one of the chart. So go to chart, line bar. I'll select this first one. OK. Now this is the chart which you can design. So I'll let me quickly expand this. Okay, so there are a lot of information available like series, then you have chart title, then you have axis title of vertical axis. There's a horizontal axis title. If you want it, you can update it. If you don't want it, you can just simply delete this by selecting it and clicking on delete button. If you want a grid line, you can just remove the grid line. If you want it, show it. I don't want it, so I'll hide it. uh, let's first connect the data source. So right click on any of the area in chart and click on chart properties. Now you have to select the data source. My data source is flux. from where I will read the data and click on OK. So now what value do I need to show? I need to show Q2 numbers, and which value would I need to show for region wise data. So I'll select region and region in both category and series. So category is basically the grouping and series is the horizontal grouping. So basically in series you can see region wise, and the category used for creating the legends and also categorizing the value. So if you have two or three multiple categories, it will create multiple bars for you. So that's it. So let's see how our data looks like. So I'll preview it, and okay, perfect. So we have created our chart. Here you can see that APC, EMEA, LAM, NAM. So these are the regions. Here you can see the legends also, and here you can see the values. Similarly, if you want to give a chart title, you can give the chart title as well. Go to chart properties. You can name the chart like test chart. But they will not change the name. Okay, so there shouldn't be a space. That's what it was talking about. So that's okay. You want to give the chart title, double click on that, and you can double click it. You can write like Q2 numbers by region. You can say like this, and this is ready. So now if you can click this, yeah, it is ready. So you can see like there is a border here. So if you want to delete the border, what you can do, you can just click it here, go to properties. So how to go to properties? You can go to views, and here is an option called property window, or you can press F4, so you can directly jump here. So this is a border coming up. So what you can do, you can just go above here. Here it is called border properties, right? So in the border property, it is showing border style solid. So you have to just remove it. You have to say I do not want any property, double click. You can select an option called none. I do not want any border. Okay, so it will remove the border, and if I execute it, perfect. So we have this bar graph ready. So what I'll do is I'll just paste this bar graph here. I just do some alignment here so that it's look good. All right, and yeah, that's it. Not too much. So I just want to create uh, one more visualization, which is pie chart. So let's go ahead and create one pie chart as well. So this is the pie chart, and same information I want to put here as well. So let me expand that. So similarly, go to this white section in this pie chart region, click on chart properties, select flux. Okay, now you can give the name of the pie chart. Let's you can Q2, let's say Q2, let's do Q3 regions, Q3 numbers by region. So instead of doing Q3, let Q3 numbers by region here, and we have that data available. So you can just minimize this pane here. Also you can double click here, you can see same values. So you select Q3, you can select region in this region. So you do not have any horizontal row here, you do not have any region to define, so you can just skip the series property. So now let's see how it's look like. So here we have this number, Q3 number by region, APAC. So it's look perfect, and you can see the numbers is also been aligned, because this is like in the amber color, this is also amber, this is blue, and yeah, similarly. So you want to remove this bar, so how you can remove the border, sorry. So you can go at the property, similarly go at the border, and just make it none. Okay, and if I execute it, and perfect. So we have this information ready. So now what we can do is like we can just simply align this thing. So you can also align your objects however you like, but for this session we have seen how to create charts, how to create pie charts, and also other visualizations. Similarly, you can create a lot of visualization. All are available on the SSRS and this SSDT integrated environment. And this all for this session. I'll see you in the next session, where we will talk about how to deploy your report. That's a very important point, and I'll see you there. Till then, take care. Bye.